What if I told you there's an adventure bike that feels like a superbike on steroids, but can still cross continents without breaking a sweat? Today, on Drive Script Review, we're talking about a machine that doesn't just compete, it dominates. The KTM 1290 Super Adventure. This isn't just another big ADV bike. This is 1301cc of pure Austrian aggression, mixed with touring comfort, cutting-edge electronics, and enough torque to scare your friends. So the real question is this the ultimate adventure motorcycle, or is it just too much for normal riders? Let's find out. The moment you see the KTM 1290 Super Adventure, you know it's different. That sharp LED headlight, the aggressive bodywork, the massive stance, it doesn't look friendly. It looks ready. Ready to attack highways, mountains, deserts, whatever you throw at it. Under the tank sits a 1301cc V-twin engine, producing around 160 horsepower and 138 Nm of torque. And trust me, numbers don't tell the full story. The throttle response is immediate. Twist your wrist slightly, and the bike lunges forward like it's been provoked. It doesn't build power slowly, it delivers it now. But here's the interesting part. Despite that insane power, it's surprisingly refined. The engine feels smooth at cruising speeds. At 120 km/h, it's relaxed, stable, calm. Almost like it's bored and waiting for you to open it up again. Now let's talk about acceleration. From 0 to 100 km/h, it's brutally quick for a big adventure bike. It doesn't feel heavy once you're moving. The torque pulls hard in every gear. Overtakes? Effortless. Highway merging? Instant dominance. And this is where KTM really shows off. Because power without control is chaos. But the 1290 Super Adventure is packed with electronics. Multiple riding modes: rain, street, sport, and off-road. Each mode completely transforms the personality of the bike. Rain mode softens everything. Smooth throttle. Extra traction control. It becomes civilized. Street mode is balanced. Perfect for everyday riding. Sport mode? That's when the beast wakes up. Throttle sharpens, suspension tightens, and suddenly, you're riding something that feels closer to a super naked than an ADV. The semi-active suspension deserves serious respect. It constantly adjusts in real time. Hit a bump at speed? The bike absorbs it effortlessly. Hard braking? The front stiffens automatically. It feels intelligent, like the bike is thinking ahead. Brakes are strong and confidence-inspiring. Dual discs at the front with powerful calipers that bite hard but remain predictable. Even at high speeds, you feel in control. No drama, just stopping power when you need it. Now, let's address comfort. Because this is supposed to be an adventure tour. The seat is wide and supportive. Long rides don't feel like punishment. The windscreen is adjustable, giving you decent wind protection on highways. The riding position is upright and commanding. You feel tall. You see everything. It gives you that king-of-the-road feeling. And despite its size, the balance is surprisingly good. Low-speed maneuvers are manageable once you get used to the height. The 7-inch TFT display is bright, modern, and easy to read. Bluetooth connectivity, navigation, ride data, everything you'd expect from a premium machine. KTM didn't cut corners here, and let's not ignore safety. Cornering ABS, traction control, stability control, all working silently in the background. You can push the bike hard, and it still feels like there's a safety net underneath you. But let's be honest, this bike is not for beginners. The power can intimidate you if you're not experienced. This machine demands respect. If you ride carelessly, it will remind you who's in charge. Fuel tank capacity is generous, making it perfect for long-distance touring. You can ride for hours without worrying about fuel stops. And when you finally stop, people notice. This bike has presence. Compared to competitors like the BMW R1250 GS or Ducati Multistrada, the KTM feels more aggressive, more raw, less polite. It's the wild one in the group, but with premium manners when needed. Off-road capability? Yes, it can handle dirt and gravel, especially in off-road mode. But let's be realistic. This is a big, powerful machine. It's more comfortable dominating highways and twisty mountain roads than deep mud trails. One of the most impressive things about the KTM 1290 Super Adventure is how it blends extremes. It can cruise calmly for hours, then instantly transform into a torque monster with a single twist. Ownership experience? Maintenance costs are premium level. This isn't a budget motorcycle, but you're paying for technology, performance, and brand heritage. KTM has built a reputation for performance-focused machines, and this is the flagship proof. Now here's the real question. Who should buy this bike? If you're someone who wants maximum power in the adventure segment, if you love technology, if you want one bike that can tour, sprint, and dominate highways, this is for you. If you're looking for something calm, gentle, and beginner-friendly, this might be too much machine. The KTM 1290 Super Adventure is not trying to please everyone. It's built for riders who want adrenaline with comfort, aggression with intelligence, power with precision. And after riding it, I can say this. It's not just an adventure bike, it's an experience. So would I recommend it? Absolutely, but only if you're ready for what it offers. Because once you ride this beast, normal bikes may start to feel ordinary. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. This is Drive Script Review, and we don't just review machines, we experience them. See you in the next ride.